Hello, my name is Abraham Klein, and due to the overwhelming demand of one comment on a Facebook post, I'm making a video about said Facebook post. Basically, I'm reading it. So here we go. It's called Lessons Learned from Scars. In my almost 33 years of life, I've accumulated a lot of scars. Most of my more evident scars have been the result of nearly 40 surgeries that I've had. Some have come from something stupid that I've done that resulted in the logical consequence of such poor decisions. Finally, I also had a few scars that have been at the hand of another person or outside force, whether intentional or accidental. Regardless of how I received these scars, they are marks that will be with me for the rest of my life. Whether we're speaking in the literal and physical or in the metaphorical sense, I believe we can all relate to having scars in our lives. Just like the example I mentioned, they can occur due to multiple circumstances. Because of that, it can elicit multiple different reactions and emotions. Recently, when thinking about this, I came to a conclusion that I hope would be a help to the reader. I've come to the belief that scars are a permanent reminder that what cut you didn't kill you. Let me say that again. A scar is a permanent reminder that what cut you didn't kill you. Yes, it is true that scars are things that never go away. They do show that there has been a past of pain or damage. They may vary in size, and depending on this, can take longer to form. But the scar is proof that something has healed. As mentioned previously, scars can come from many circumstances. Now, speaking completely in the metaphorical, you may have a past that has led to many scars in your life. It may be the result of something that you did that you regret. Now, as much as we would like to live our lives with no regrets, it's tough to live too awfully long before finding yourself doing things that you're not proud of or doing things that are just plain stupid. Some scars may be the result of something someone else did to you. Unlike the regret of doing things that bring pain to others or yourself, there may be scars that you've experienced through the hand of another person. This is especially true for the most vulnerable among us. Every day, we are flooded with stories of examples of children, the elderly, the infirmed, or any other marginalized or compromised person experiencing physical and emotional injuries that are beyond their control. Of course, sometimes these injuries are not due to necessarily malicious intent, but maybe instead because of pain caused by ignorance of people with the best intentions. Of course, whether intentional or unintentional, it does not change the fact that you are now left with a permanent reminder of the wrong that someone has done to you. And finally, many scars may be the result of necessity. As I mentioned earlier, I've had nearly 40 surgeries in my lifetime. These are all scars of necessity. One scar in particular starts around the lower part of my neck down to about the middle of my back. And as I said, indeed, the cut was deep and the recovery was a long time. However, if I had not had experienced this, my life would have been much worse as a result. In life, it is not uncommon to find yourselves in situations where decisions must be made, yet neither decision is easy. Regardless of what you decide, there is going to be pain, and once the decision is made, there will be wounds. Eventually, things may get to a better place, yet there will always be a scar as a permanent reminder that things will never be the same. Truly, in all of these, things will not be the same, but thankfully, things do not have to end. I can't make you feel a certain way, but I hope I can at least help you to consider this perspective. As mentioned, a scar does not show, a scar shows that something has healed. It's the final result to the conclusion of the worst parts of suffering. You may not like scars, but you won't even have a scar if you don't let it heal. If you don't let the wound heal. If you keep digging into the wound, tearing off the bandages, or ripping out the stitches, the healing will not happen. Just as important as not personally opening the wound, you need to put yourself in places where you can't be hurt like before, and at least before you're ready to go back. For example, you don't have to stop driving simply because you wrecked your car, but you certainly don't need to go right back to the driver's seat while you're still in a body cast. Finally, what truly makes the difference for you is your perspective to having these scars. You can spend your whole life seeing them as irreparable damage that brings daily sorrow and regret. Or you can see them as a reminder that you survived. A reminder that what cut you didn't kill you. Now, I'm not advocating doing something stupid or mean, because after all, your scar proves that you got away with it. In fact, to the contrary, it can show that you have another chance. It shows that you have another opportunity to do things the right way and not make those same mistakes again. It can also tell a story that hopefully can help someone else. So when you see scars not as an end, but instead another beginning, it's then that you can have the strength to keep going for another day. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.